5, 6, 7, 8.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family. There are so many uses of the coconut tree. You can build a bigger house for the family.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Minecraft. Is about, well, let's call this person LP, okay? So basically, this girl named LP is my ex-girlfriend, right? So this is why you should never do girlfriends in middle school. Mainly because you shouldn't get attached to a person at, like, an age like this. And also, because, like, it's just stupid going through crappy drama. It's not even that good a drama. It's like, oh, he did something that hurt my feelings. Oh, he said that, he said something, like, what did I say? That apparently offended, like, 800 people at my school just because, like, I don't know. But I got, like, into, like, a lot of people got pissed off at me because of something. And I'm like, bruh, it's middle school. It's not, like, freaking high school. But it's not like relationships are that serious and anything. But my friend, got so freaking mad at me because she got her old friends, like an entire freaking posse of people on me. Like, it was so freaking stupid. But basically, this girl, we're calling her LP, alright? Just because I'm being nice and I'm not saying initials or anything, because I can completely call you out. Just for the littlest thing, right? So, let me take this off. So basically, right, let me think here. It was like at the beginning of the school year. This was a long time ago. Alright, let me get my thinking brain on. BAM! Anyway, so let me get my thinking brain on. So basically, she got like an entire posse of her friends. She's like, oh, he broke up with me. He broke up with me, girls. That's why I am going to get everybody mad at him. Because he broke up with me. See, if you break up with a girl, there's a very high percent chance that she's going to get back at you like, nigga, what's up? I'm sorry that I said the N-word. Please don't call me out. I'm very sorry. But she's going to be like, bro, what's up? Just all the drama guns. And you're going to get everybody hated on you. Everybody. No joke. And they're all going to be like, oh my gosh, did you hear what Ryan did to his ex-girlfriend? And they're like, what? He broke up with her. Oh my gosh, Becky, he broke up with LP? Yeah. And he did it and she didn't? Yeah. Oh, we gotta make a huge deal out of this. Let's call the freaking press. Let's put this on YouTube. There's literally a YouTube video about this crap. No joke. Legitimate YouTube video about this. So that's why I'm putting my side of the story out against LP, right? And he's like, oh my gosh, he hurt LP so bad because he broke up with her. And I'm just like, bro, what the heck does it even matter? It's middle school. It's not like we had thingies going on. It's not like we did some naughty stuff. It's not like that. I didn't do that crap. That's freaking wrong. And like, I gave her like a very expensive gift that costed $150 just so we could communicate, and then somehow it got a virus on it, so then we couldn't talk anymore. Actually, I think it was because, like, I magnetized it or something. Because, like, the guy who used to own it worked at, like, a magnet shop or something like that. I don't know, but he worked around magnets. And, like, he would listen to music and crap. So, it's, like, a used iPhone, but it was never really used. It was, like, a few days, and then the battery would go down in, like, super instant. So, it was used, but it wasn't not. So, basically, like, it would die on the first few days and whatever. It would die in like 30 minutes. So I just found that one off the internet, right? And I just gave that to her, like, freaking crappy gift. But it's a good gift. Don't get me wrong, it's great. Like, who doesn't want a freaking iPod? But then, like, she freaking stopped talking to me after that. She just wanted to talk. She was like, okay, he gave me an iPod. I'm gonna leave him alone now. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. I'm just like, man, come on. Now I'm exaggerating on some stuff. I'm I'm saying iPod, but it was a really expensive gift. Alright, that's what I'm saying. I'm just using that. It wasn't a phone or anything, but it was a really expensive gift. Like, super. Like, $150 big. Like, I saved up a lot for this girl. And, I mean, it's middle school. I don't know why I did it. Even when it got bad, I asked her for one of my friends. I'm like, hey, listen, I know me and you don't get along and crap, but my friend, he doesn't have any phones or anything because he's freaking stupid. And I was wondering, just because you don't use it anymore, not like I need it back or anything, I'm asking you for it. But she's like, oh, okay. And then she was like, did you know what Ryan did? What? He asked me for the iPod back. And I'm like, I didn't mean it. Like, we're using iPod, but it wasn't an iPod. It was just a real expensive gift. And she's like, I'd like it back. And from one of my friends, and he's not like poor or anything. He just makes bad choices. He traded an iPod that wasn't even the person who traded it's fault. So like, I'm like, bro, come on, be smart. He had two phones. One Android, and the other was a crappy one. But he had two phones, and he traded them for an iPod, which he's not too smart. He traded two phones, and the guy shot his phones. So if anything, he should pay the $700 back for the crappy sports edition that he got. Even though it wasn't even a sports edition, it was just some stupid other thing. I don't know what, but it was really stupid. Hang on. Man, my mouth is dry. Jesus, this thing soaks up spit like nothing. Holy crap. What time is it? It's 11:20. Alright. So basically, she's like, oh my gosh, did you hear that he asked me for it back? And they're like, oh my gosh, he did? And yeah, that's all she said. She didn't say why. She never said why. She was like, he just asked me for it back. Right? That's what he does. He just asked me for it back. And me being me, I'm like, holy crap, this made it 10 times worse. Because not a lot of people like me. Like, I'm a nice guy. At least I think I'm a nice guy. But then people will be like, oh, you need to get over this person and crap. And I'm like, I am over them. No, you're not. You're a freaking dumbass. And I'm like, come on, man, I am too over them. But then the girl that I talked to, after being nice and talking to her, she's like, you know what, no, I'm not going to, oh, say hello, Jerry. Hi, Ryan. That's Jerry, by the way. Anyway, she's like, you know what, I'm going to make a fool of this guy. I'm going to end this guy's whole career. And she's gonna be like, you should just get over me. I'm not worth it and crap. And I'm like, I am over you. Like, I wasn't over her at first, but then I did get over her. And she's like, you need to move on and stuff. And I'm like, I am moved on now. And she's like, no, you're not. And I'm pretty sure I am. Just so you know, I'm pretty dang sure I am moved on over now. And like, me and this one girl had a really good relationship going, though. But I am moved on now, so I'm open. T, no. T, no. You are not allowed here. Like, she's not on right now, but I know she's going to be like, oh my gosh, he's back open? I'm so going to message him and crap. But T, please don't. T, I'd rather you not, because Brandon would get mad, and I don't feel like talking to you for a while. But, like, Brandon, oh my gosh, he would murder your soul. No joke. If we got Dylan in here, dude, I hear Dylan. I've never talked to the guy, but I hear he's freaking brutal on people. Like, he the master. He the master blaster. He will wreck you. But, like, oh, man. But I'm getting off subject. So basically, this girl made everything seem like it was my fault because I broke up. Dang. Oh, crap. But she made it seem like it was all my fault and I was being a jerk to her just because I broke up with her and things like that. And I mean, come on, it's a relationship. We're in middle school. Like, what's the problem? You shouldn't ever date a person in middle school. Now, unless you're neighbors to this girl or guy and you know them really freaking well and you're like same grade, same age crap, then you can connect better. That sounded really wrong. But you can get a better relationship. If you live like right down the street, like a block away, that's good. That's good. You can keep that relationship up for like years. But like, you know, that says meet mother. I forgot I put that there. I thought it only lasted for one stream. But basically, I just noticed that down there. I don't care. YouTube demonetized me. Screw you. I don't care. But basically, these girls are brutal. Middle school girls are brutal. They will make everything seem like it's your fault. No matter what it is, they'll make it be your fault out of nowhere. So you'll be like, oh yeah, I just freaking swallowed a piece of like she just swallowed a piece of gum, and she'll be like, oh my gosh, he kissed me with a piece of gum in his mouth, and he made me swallow it. Yeah, they'll do that. They're freaking evil. They will do that crap. Like, no joke. Girls in middle school are freaking brutal. But you should see high school girls. There was a girl that, got a little naughty with another guy. And drama came around. And she's like, he made me pregnant. Even though she never was pregnant. Unless she was and she had an abortion. But, like, according to him, he was wearing a condom. And I'm not, like, taking sides or anything. But he was wearing protection, right? And only 13-year-olds or 12-year-olds, maybe 11-year-olds and up will know what protection means. Otherwise, you youngers will be like, Mommy, what does he mean protection? And I'm like, oh no, now I got moms after me. But, like, girls, not all women in general, but most women, I'm not saying women, most girls in like middle school and high school, they will be completely brutal and ruin your man's whole career. They ruined my whole career even talking to people. They're like, did you hear what he did to Lauren? Just because I broke up with a girl. That's the worst part. I just broke up with her. Nothing actually happened. We didn't get naughty. Nothing like that ever happened. We didn't kiss. We slow danced once. Well, yeah, we slow danced once, but that's like, you know, that's different. But she made it seem like it was all my freaking fault. Because I did break up with her, but she made everything 10 times worse because of what she did. She's like, I'm going to make this even worse. I'm going to make him say he touched me around my no-no zone. That's what she did. She did that. And you can even hook me up to a lie detector. I did not do that. I did not. I am not like that. Would I have liked to? I'm not going to lie. Sure, I would have liked to. But am I going to? No. And I'm not going to do it without her freaking consent or her being 16. So screw you guys. I am not that bad of a guy. Have I wanted to before? Yeah. What guy at my age hasn't wanted to get a little naughty with a girl? But I mean, come on, man. Like, that can never happen until you're 16 or above. Have you ever heard of the show 16 and Pregnant? Yeah, that's an actual show. Like, because the girls giving their consent, like, girls giving their consent and then getting pregnant. Hang on. But that's what they'll do. And it's stupid. Because then they'll seem like it's all the guy's fault for getting them pregnant, even though, like, they're the ones who gave their consent, because you need consent. Like, if you don't have consent, the rules of feminism and the rules of women in general, they have changed the word RAPE so much that you can have consent and they can still make it like you did that to her, you did that, and it's so stupid. You can make it seem like anything. Women have bent the word so bad that it can be forcefully taking your no-no zone and putting it in her no-no zone, or it can be like, he just kissed me and I didn't like it. That's what it can mean now. That is what it means now, because women have taken it so freaking far. You can freaking, everyone needs to know this crap. You women, like, women nowadays have taken the word so far that even that means that. Like, just force, like, it can either mean that or actually doing the bad thing. Like, going to prison for the real bad thing. But no, women are just bending the rules so freaking much. Now, if you're married and you say your husband did that to you, bro, you're married, you're just going to get laughed at. Like, how would your husband do that to you, and why would he do that to you? Obviously, he's your husband, so, like, does it really freaking matter? But no, she can, like, nowadays, the law can be so screwed up. You can have a guy being RAPE'd by a girl, and he'll be like, nope, you right. The girl can say, nope, he raped me, even though the girl did that to him. And now they'll just turn around, because the judges are more likely to believe a woman than more likely to believe a woman than a guy when something like that happens. No joke. You can literally go to a judge and ask him, hey, if a man said he got raped by a woman, but then the woman said she got raped by him, he would believe the woman, that the woman got forcefully put in the no-no zone by him than he would with her. Now, I can do this all day. You pop me up 50 freaking feminist questions, I will do an entire freaking thing on every single one, on me answering every single one while I'm doing gameplay. So you do that right now. I will go on freaking Twitter, which I have never been on before, and I will answer 50 excuse me, 50 freaking feminist questions on why men don't want to get married, why we think feminism is a bad thing, what it has turned into, and why it is against men's rights. My toothpick fell out of my mouth. But I can tell you right now that women will freaking ruin your whole freaking career. They will make everything seem like it's your fault, no matter what you do. You can just freaking have a piece of paper that said consent on it. The judge would believe you then. But if you don't have that, then it's considered putting your no-no zone in her no-no zone. Like, forcefully. Otherwise known as RAPE. But, like, come on, guys. Like, freaking, say you got abused by a woman. If a man got abused by the woman, you're going to get freaking laughed at. Like, they're going to laugh at you saying, dude, that's so stupid. Like, you got abused by a woman and you didn't hit her back. Well, the law says I can't do that. Alright? The law says if I do that, I'm more likely to go to jail than she is. Because if a man hits a woman, then that's considered assault. Even if they're married or anything. But, like, that's what's so bad about today's society. If a man's acting in self-defense against a woman, then he's going to be the one who goes to jail instead of her. She could freaking pull out a gun at him, and he could just freaking knock the living crap out of her, and it would be like, well, he goes to jail instead of her going to jail. And they won't even hook you up to a lie detector half the time. Half the time they'll be like, nope, I'm not doing that. It's so stupid with today's society. Women have bent the rules so freaking far. feminist. I have nothing against women at all. Well, I'm saying feminist. Purely feminist. Have done it. Sorry, my glasses kind of fell. But feminists have bent the rules so much. Like, come on, man. Just bent the rules so freaking much. What are we going to do? Like, if you don't want there to be so many men, then just don't get babies. Because instead of making babies, why don't you just freaking adopt a baby? Because feminists are like, they'll be like, they hate men and crap, and then they have a man, and then they have a kid that's a guy. They have a child that is male, and they'll be like, oh man, what am I going to do? I have to put him up for adoption now, or I'll just raise him. And be like, oh man, I have to deal with a little. At the bottom of the thing, it says F-E-R-E. F-E-R-S. That's what she'll say. I have to deal with a little. Hang on. I have to deal with a little effer. And now she'll be dealing with him the entire time in her life. And guess what? She's going to put him up for adoption more than likely. Now, if they get a girl, that's okay. They're going to get a freaking girl, and they're going to be all happy. But if they don't want so many men in the world, go and freaking adopt one. Go and freaking adopt a kid instead of freaking having another kid. I mean, come on. It's common sense. If you have another kid, there's going to be more men. But if you don't have another kid, and you just freaking adopt a kid, then no worries, honey. Because, hey, no worries, honey. We adopted a kid, so you won't have to deal with another man in the house. Oh, you wanted to have a kid? Well, guess what? My sperm doesn't have enough genes in it to do that. And you have an unsafe condition. You have an unstable environment. So my sperm, mixed with you, your unstable condition will destroy my sperm. And it will make it to where I cannot have a baby with you. Because of your freaking unstable condition. So basically, half of the time, it's not going to work. Because if you don't have a high fertilization rate, on your sperm, then you're not going to have a freaking kid. Alright? Like, there's even a show. Friends? Yeah, they had that. They had that problem on one of the things. And that's a true problem that people actually face in society to take. Not how freaking... Did you hear that Kylie Jenner, who's a good person? Did you hear not Kylie, did you hear that Katy Perry, on one of her songs, she used a fake flute? Like, she looked as if she was using a flute, but really, it was the recording. She doesn't lip sync, unless, I don't know, I really don't pay attention to those people who do music. I'm just not into that music. But instead of focusing on little pieces of crap like that, why don't you focus on real stuff? Like how women are freaking abusing the words that men can't deal with. Because if you say that crap, then it's all over for a guy. You even say it's stupid. It's so stupid. Because you ruin everybody's lives. You ruin his family, you ruin his friends, you ruin everybody's whole life. And it can be just a freaking lie. But you can hook up to a lie detector test and it'll say false, as in that never happened, and he'll still get put in jail. He will still get put in freaking jail. One word for you feminists. I am nothing against you, but because you guys are assholes. Nothing against women, only feminists. Fuck you.